back at you with yet another DJs BrewTube beer review.
Now that we have the notes up, we
That's
can
right.
talk about the beer that we're going to drink. This is a local DuClaw Brewing Company, which is no longer in Abingdon, Maryland, which it says on the bottle. Out of Balmer, hon. It is X-1 Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Chocolate Rye Porter from 2012. It's been sitting in my refrigerator for the last 2 years. It's an Imperial Porter, 7.7 ABV, 60 IBUs. It has water in it, pale chocolate malts, or pale malt, chocolate rye, crystal 120 it looks like, or I-20, black and flaked oats. It was a silver medal winner at the 2012 GABF and World Beer Cup. So, hopefully we have a good beer.
Now, I only know of this beer being brewed twice. Today, X-1 Chocolate Rye Porter is called Guilty Filthy Soul. I don't know why, but it's Guilty Filthy Soul. And I would imagine one day they'll have a Bourbon Barrel Aged Guilty Filthy Soul. But this beer was produced in Abingdon, and one of the ways that you know it is the crown is plain. It doesn't say craft be cherished, rules be damned on it. So.
And it also says it on the bottle.
Does it?
I thought that's what you said.
Oh yeah, that's right, it does. Anyways, but those are other indicators in case you're too lazy to read, which sometimes us beer drinking folks are. So let's see what it looks like.
You're a beer geek. You're supposed to read everything like 5 times.
I do usually.
Wow, this is dark.
It is. It's pretty much a pitch black porter, kind of
Let me
like
look
the
up
one
to the nipple.
Yeah, these glasses are made for ice, but it's actually good because you can grip onto it when you're drunked up. That's right. Exactly. See how you put that in the hole?
Yeah, put it in the hole.
Exactly.
2 finger.
So, appearance-wise, like I said, it's pitch black. When you swirl it, instant glass lacing, really sticky and coating on the inside. Tons of alcohol legs. Look at that, guys. That's a serious porter. It's really stout. Like it looks, like I said, looks like the one that we brewed the other day. No light getting through. See what's up in the aroma department.
It's got good chocolate.
Chocolate.
And it's got rye. You can smell the rye. It's like good rye bread.
I'm getting like fudgy chocolate, rye spice, a little bit of caramel, fudgy wudgy. Exactly.
Your son had fudgy chocolate when I gave him a wedgie this afternoon.
That's because he has issues. Now his draws do too. I get a little bit of bourbon in the background, some caramel. It's got a nice sweet aroma to it.
It does.
It smells a lot like the Guilty Filthy Soul did recently, but less rye intense and more chocolate, and of course that didn't have the bourbon in the background. I get a little char too.
Yeah, this looks good. I think good to try and drink.
Exactly.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's like you ever have those chocolate fudgesicles?
Mm-hmm.
You know, icicles.
How do you have your little icicles, Johnny?
It's got that chocolate taste to it.
Like I said, it's like Tootsie Roll, kind of fudgy chocolate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. After that, I actually get a pretty big roast level on this, like coffee roast. The rye is definitely present. I get a lot of spicy rye, and a lot of like tannic wood notes and bourbon.
Yeah, I don't get the bourbon. I get the tannic. I get that woodiness, but the rye I get, the chocolate, it's kind of dry. Really can't tell the mouthfeel. I mean, it's almost like disappears in your mouth. I mean, it's that funky.
It's like medium, and the flavors are really big in this, and I have to keep telling myself while I'm drinking it that this is a porter and not a stout, so the mouthfeel doesn't have to be like gigantic.
Now I'm tasting the bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
It's the alcohol in the bourbon.
Yeah, a little like boozy.
Yeah.
Not like phenolic alcohol, but like you got a shot with your beer.
Yeah.
And that's pretty amazing considering this is a 2-year-old beer.
Yeah.
But super smooth, really easy to drink. Besides that little bit of boozy taste, I don't really feel alcohol burn to it. Maybe a little tiny in the chest, but that's it. I didn't get any aroma of alcohol except for bourbon on the nose. But
it just feels like it's missing something now. There's something missing in the flavor, missing in the taste. It just kind of I don't know. Something is not there.
See, I think that's because it's a porter that's stopping just short of a stout. It's that big, and the one component to be a stout that I think is missing is that bigger, more present mouthfeel that's not in this beer. But that's not to say it's a bad tasting beer at all. It's bringing really good flavors. For a 7.7% beer, it's super easy to drink.
Yeah. Well, our friends buddies, friends, whatever, over at Rate Beer, give it 92 because it's not above 8%, so they can't give it 98 or higher.
No, can't give it A.
No. The dudes over at Beer Advocate, 89.
High B+.
Yeah. 87.
87?
Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's not I'm going to seek it out again. It just feels like there's something missing there for me.
You'll drink it again because we got more.
We can redo it again for 2 years. So,
I think I'm going to go with a 90. I'm going to go just an A-. I really like the flavors that it's bringing, and I think for what it is, there's a lot of good flavors to it. I think if it warms up a little more, it'll be a little more present, like flavor-wise. But I think it's cellared really well. Excuse me, it's cellared really well, and it's bringing all the flavor expectations that I had, and having recently drank Guilty Filthy Soul, this is an elevation of that beer.
Yeah.
So, if you have had this beer, which I highly doubt because they produced very little of this from what I can remember, because I think you and I both bought like the last 2 bottles there were.
Something like that.
And there wasn't many that I remember being out of this beer. But, really tasty. Let us know what you think. We like the quid pro quo. He likes the back and forth. You can do it. You can like quid pro quo too.
Maybe.
Yes. So.
It's that French he got from Philippe the Foreigner.
Well, that's right. We had to be the dynamic duo tonight. And we have to get a drink to our wounded homie, Philippe.
We'll do that later when he's missing the real beer.
Oh, the big beer later. That's right. So, to the next DJs BrewTube, you have to do something very important. You have to rate, comment, subscribe, and hit that like button, because that, along with copious amounts of session beer, being 8%, not this isn't even a session beer, dude. Maybe that's the problem.
It's a low alcohol beer.
That's right. This is like a near beer for us. It puts our happy face on. Yeah, that's right. Remember, think globally, drink locally, and support the craft beer movement. So folks like DuClaw.
I know you can't send us more of this, so I'm not going to ask.
No. If there's something else you want to send us that you think is really cool and you want us to review, that's fine. And as long as it doesn't suck like the last beer. Nobody sends us that. We inflicted that upon ourselves. No bad for anybody. So, till then, we got nothing but a bunch of beer drinking love for you and a big ass. Peace out!